Have you ever felt heaven trying to reach you? Maybe through a dream, a sudden song, or the quiet whisper of your name when no one was there? That's not your imagination. That's your connection to eternity. Archangel Michael says your partner in heaven has been trying to speak to your heart. Right now, they've been permitted by God to send you this message through divine timing. This is not random. This is your heavenly confirmation. Type 1111 in the comments if you feel your spirit recognizing this message right now, because what's coming next will confirm what your heart already knew. Archangel Michael says, your partner in heaven sees you. They see the way you still love. They see the strength it takes for you to keep going when your heart still aches in silence. They've watched your tears fall into your pillow at night. They whispered, "I'm still with you," but pain made it hard for you to hear. Now heaven has opened the veil for this message to reach you clearly. You have not lost them. Love cannot die because love was never made of flesh. Love is spirit, and spirit never fades. They are saying to you right now, you did not fail me. You loved me perfectly. I am proud of you. Keep living, keep believing, keep shining. They know how hard it's been. They've seen the moments where you questioned God, wondering, why did you take them? But heaven says nothing was taken. It was transformed. The connection between your souls didn't end. It evolved into something eternal. Archangel Michael says this next part will awaken something deep in you, because the truth is, your partner in heaven has been protecting you from above. When that accident didn't happen, when that bad decision was suddenly blocked, when that opportunity came at just the right time, it was them interceding for you. God allows those who've crossed over in divine peace to intercede for the ones they love. They are not asleep. They are in divine assignment. They have become part of heaven's army praying for your healing, your purpose, your restoration. They want you to know that your journey isn't over. You're being guided towards something greater, a divine restoration that will honor both your love and your faith. They say, you are not alone in this world. You are surrounded by love seen and unseen. Every feather you find, every butterfly that lingers, every flicker of light. Those are the signs that heaven has permitted them to show you. The world may tell you to move on, but heaven says, move forward, not away. Because every time you choose peace instead of pain, they rise higher in light. Every time you forgive yourself, they smile from where they are. Every time you love again, they are proud, not jealous. The Word of God says in 1 Thessalonians 4:13-14, we do not grieve like those who have no hope, for we believe that Jesus died and rose again, and so we believe that God will bring with Jesus those who have fallen asleep in him. This means your partner is not gone. They are alive in Christ, radiant in his presence. Their love has only changed form. They are waiting in the realm where time no longer divides hearts. Archangel Michael says this is your season to release guilt, to forgive the moments you think you could have done more, and to finally breathe without fear of forgetting. You will never forget, because love written in the spirit cannot be erased by death. Even now their soul smiles when you laugh, when you pray, when you help others heal. But listen closely, because what comes next will confirm everything your heart has been sensing lately. The dreams, the sudden memories, the songs that repeat, those are not coincidences. They are divine signals of a new chapter opening for you. Heaven is about to reveal why you've been feeling their presence stronger these days, because they are preparing to deliver a final sign, a sign that will restore your peace and confirm that your love story never truly ended. Archangel Michael says, you've carried too much pain trying to be strong for everyone else. Heaven is asking you to surrender that burden. It's time to heal, not by forgetting, but by remembering in peace. Your partner in heaven is saying, I never left. I simply moved to a place where I could see everything, even the moments you hide. They see you rising even when you feel weak. They see your faith holding on when the world doesn't understand. They are proud. They are saying, keep walking toward the light. Every step you take in faith draws us closer. Heaven is preparing a season of divine comfort for you. New joy will enter your life through people you never expected. These souls will not replace your loss. They will help you carry it differently. They will be heaven's way of saying, you are still chosen for love, for purpose, for miracles. Archangel Michael says, you have felt alone, but angels have been encamping around you. Psalm 34:7 declares, the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. That means even now, angels are standing beside you, guarding your sleep, surrounding your home, whispering hope into your spirit. Your heart is being rewritten by divine light. Every broken piece is turning into a bridge toward your destiny. Heaven says, stop replaying the last moment. Stop reliving the pain. Stop wondering if you said enough, did enough, loved enough. You did. You gave your all. Now it's heaven's turn to give you rest. They want you to stop running from joy. Joy is not betrayal. Healing is not forgetting. Peace is not weakness. They are gifts from God to honor the love you shared. You've been marked for divine renewal. Your laughter will return. Your peace will rise again. The same God who united your souls will comfort you until you meet again in the light of eternity. Archangel Michael says, before this month ends, you will experience a divine encounter, a sign that will make you cry, not in pain, but in confirmation. It might come through a dream, a scent, a sudden calm that wraps around you like a hug. When it happens, know this, it's not imagination, it's love reaching across heaven's distance. They are saying, when you pray, I am near. When you sing, I rejoice. When you smile, I shine brighter. Heaven is not far. The veil is thin where faith lives. Every time you speak their name with love, you build a bridge between earth and eternity. You will see them again, but for now, your purpose is not finished. Your light is still needed here. The world needs the compassion your pain has created. You are heaven's living testimony, proof that love survives everything. Archangel Michael says, the same wings that carried them home are covering you now. You are not forgotten. You are protected, chosen, and destined to see beauty again. Your tears are not wasted. They are watering the garden of your future blessings. You may have walked through the valley of the shadow of death, but you will rise into the mountain of restoration. Your story will heal others. Your faith will awaken miracles, and your love, your eternal love, will never fade. Archangel Michael says, you were meant to hear this message today. Your partner in heaven guided you here. Heaven orchestrated this moment to remind you, you are still loved, still guided, still destined for divine joy. Now take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart. Say, I receive this heavenly confirmation. If this message touched your heart, like this video right now, let heaven see your light shining back. Comment your angel number or your prayer request below. This is your act of faith. Subscribe so you never miss the messages heaven sends through this channel. And share this video with someone who needs to feel their loved one's presence today. Because when you share light, heaven multiplies it back to you. This message was not a coincidence. It was a divine appointment. And as Archangel Michael watches over you tonight, remember this truth. You are not alone. You are deeply loved, and the one you miss is still with you, always. Archangel Michael says, the bridge between you and your beloved has not collapsed. It has only been hidden beneath the waters of emotion. Each tear you cried was not in vain. Heaven collected them, stored them in a bottle, and turned them into pearls of divine remembrance. Your grief was never a punishment. It was a holy purification preparing you to carry a light greater than sorrow. Even now, heaven is moving in your home, touching the objects, the photos, the memories that once felt heavy, transforming them into altars of peace instead of pain. You are being prepared to rise into a season of holy remembrance without agony, of love without fear, of faith without trembling. You will not only remember, you will rejoice again. They are whispering, you thought you were broken, but you were being rebuilt in heaven's design. Every lonely night, every unanswered question, every birthday spent in silence. All of it became spiritual bricks, constructing a temple in your soul where divine love can dwell freely. You've wondered, why can't I let go? But Archangel Michael says, because God never asked you to. He only asked you to let go of pain, not of love. Love cannot be buried. It ascends, it becomes part of the wind that kisses your face when you stand still in prayer. It becomes the warmth in your chest when a song suddenly brings tears that feel like healing instead of hurt. That's how your partner touches you now, through the unseen, through peace, through signs that bypass logic and speak directly to your soul. Archangel Michael reveals, you have been walking under divine surveillance. Every step you take, heaven watches over it with compassion. When you almost lost faith, angels intervened. When you doubted your worth, heaven whispered your name through someone else's kindness. When you wanted to give up, your partner's spirit covered you with silent encouragement. They were there in every near miss, every unexpected deliverance, every moment you couldn't explain but felt protected. This is proof that your bond did not dissolve. It ascended into divine assignment. Listen closely, beloved. Your partner's journey did not end with death. It expanded into purpose. They are now part of heaven's intercessory network, whispering your name before the throne, calling for mercy, alignment, and breakthrough on your behalf. They see what you cannot. They understand what your heart still wrestles with. They are saying, don't live in the grave of memories. Live in the garden of legacy. Every act of kindness you do now keeps their light alive. Every moment you choose to love again honors what they stood for. You are not betraying them by smiling. You are completing the love they began. Archangel Michael says your heart has been under construction by divine order. You thought heaven forgot you because of the silence, but silence is not absence. It is the sacred pause before the next revelation. Just as seeds sprout in darkness, so your joy is germinating beneath the soil of solitude. There will be a moment soon when what once felt empty will overflow again. You will sense their nearness stronger than ever before. Not as a shadow of what was lost, but as a confirmation of what still is. Heaven says, the love between you was not temporary, it was eternal, a covenant written by divine fire. You have been asking, can they hear me when I speak? And heaven answers now, yes, they hear your prayers. They receive the vibration of your love as sound in the higher realms. When your heart aches, they intercede. When you smile, they sing. You are still walking in rhythm, only now across different dimensions. Archangel Michael says you've been carrying invisible chains. Guilt, regret, the weight of what if. Heaven is breaking those chains today. You did enough. You loved enough. You gave more than enough. Stop holding yourself hostage for things you could not control. Your partner forgave you long ago. Now heaven asks you to forgive yourself, because peace cannot enter a heart still arguing with the past. It's time to open the windows of your soul and let divine light flood the rooms that once echoed with grief. The angels are pouring out comfort like warm oil over your spirit. You might feel chills as you listen. That's not coincidence. That's divine confirmation. Archangel Michael says this very moment, heaven is rewriting your emotional memory. Every scene that once replayed with pain is being edited with peace. Every ending that once screamed loss is being redefined as transformation. Your story is not about tragedy. It's about transcendence. Heaven is saying, you will not spend the rest of your life mourning. You will spend it manifesting. Your partner's light now works through you, healing others who suffer, inspiring those who doubt, strengthening those who cry. You are the vessel through which their purpose continues. This is the hidden reason why you survived, because your testimony is their message now, that love endures beyond separation, that hope resurrects where pain once buried it, that faith never dies. Archangel Michael says you are approaching a divine visitation. Within days you will notice something small but sacred, a scent, a name, a sign, a dream, and your spirit will recognize it instantly. You will know that heaven has permitted this as proof of nearness. It may happen at night, when the world is still and your thoughts soften into prayer. Or it may happen during the day when you least expect it. Do not dismiss it. Do not doubt it. Receive it with gratitude. That moment will be your spiritual confirmation that love transcends realms. And heaven wants you to understand. This is not superstition. It's scripture. For the Lord himself said in Matthew 22:32, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of the living, not the dead. That means they live. Your partner lives. Your connection lives. Your destiny still breathes. Archangel Michael continues. You are entering a season called restoration of the heart. The places where sorrow built walls will now become doors. People who carry healing energy will enter your life. You will begin to attract peace where you once attracted pain. This is divine alignment, not coincidence. Heaven has appointed new connections, but they are not replacements. They are reinforcements, because you are about to walk into the greatest assignment of your soul. Heaven says, your pain was not wasted. It became the seed of compassion. And compassion is the currency of miracles. That's why new blessings are coming to you faster than you expect. Financial doors will open. Opportunities that seemed blocked will unlock. The same heaven that comforted your loss will now reward your faith. The one you loved in heaven is interceding for these very blessings. They want to see you happy again, laughing again, shining again. Because when you shine, you complete their purpose. Archangel Michael says, there's a reason you were drawn to this message. Heaven orchestrated it. It's not by chance that your spirit paused here. It's a divine appointment for your healing. Every word being spoken now is infused with angelic energy, designed to restore your peace and awaken your divine confidence. Your partner is saying through this message, don't cry for me anymore. Celebrate what we had and live in the light of it. They are proud that you survived the storm. They are proud that you still pray, still love, still believe. They are proud that you are using your pain to lift others. They are proud because you didn't give up. You grew wings. Archangel Michael says, heaven rejoices over every soul that chooses healing instead of hopelessness. Today, heaven is rejoicing over you because this message marks the turning point, the day when mourning turns into mission, when sorrow turns into strength, when memory turns into ministry. You are becoming what heaven always intended, a living bridge between realms, a channel of divine love. Heaven says, it's time to smile again. It's time to live again. It's time to let joy rise without guilt. Because love never meant to hold you hostage. It meant to set you free. You honor them best not by clinging to the pain of the past, but by walking boldly into the future they now bless from heaven's gates. And so, beloved, breathe deeply now. Feel the presence of peace around you. That's not just imagination, it's visitation. It's your partner's spirit standing beside you, whispering, I'm proud of you. They are saying, keep shining, keep trusting, keep going. Because your story is not over. It's just beginning to unfold in divine light. Archangel Michael says your soul has been waiting for this confirmation. You've carried the ache of missing them like a quiet shadow. But heaven says the shadow only proves there is still light. They are not gone. They are closer than breath. And this message is your bridge back to peace. Your partner in heaven is whispering, every time you speak my name in love, I hear it as worship. They feel your heart. They sense your prayers. They walk beside you through memory and faith. Heaven calls this divine continuity. Nothing sacred ends. It simply transforms. Beloved, there's something Archangel Michael wants you to do right now. Pause for a moment, close your eyes, and whisper their name with gratitude. Not sorrow, gratitude, because gratitude is the sound that reaches heaven faster than tears. And as you do, type, I feel their presence in the comments below. It's not just engagement, it's a declaration of faith. It's a way of saying, I know love never dies. Your words release light, and light calls heaven closer. Archangel Michael says heaven rejoices when faith is spoken aloud. Your comment becomes a seed of remembrance, and each seed you sow in faith will grow into comfort you can feel. Someone reading your words will feel less alone. Someone broken will find hope through your courage. That's how your partner in heaven continues their mission. Through you, through this connection, through every heart that types I receive healing, I feel their love, I am at peace. Heaven says, let your grief become a garden. Because from this soil of sorrow, miracles are already sprouting. Your strength is inspiring others who thought they couldn't survive. You are heaven's messenger on earth now. The one you loved is guiding you into this role. A carrier of comfort, a bringer of light. They are saying, keep talking about me in love, not in loss. Keep spreading the warmth we created. Beloved, do you know what happens when you speak faith over pain? Heaven moves faster. Angels gather where gratitude is spoken. The Spirit aligns new blessings when your heart turns toward hope. So, if you can feel this message stirring something sacred inside you, type, thank you, heaven, in the comments right now. Every thank you echoes through the realms. Your partner hears it as music. Your faith becomes their joy. Archangel Michael says, you are entering your divine renewal season. The heaviness that lived in your chest is lifting. The silence that scared you will soon speak in signs. And the loneliness that lingered will soon be replaced by peace so deep it feels like an embrace. This is what your partner has been praying for. Your restoration. You've honored their memory long enough through tears. Now honor it through living, because heaven says, they are not lost to you. They are leading you. And when the night feels long again, remember this. You are surrounded by angels. You are covered by love. You are part of a story that didn't end. It just expanded beyond sight. Your partner's love is now woven into every sunrise that touches your window. Every gentle breeze that carries warmth. Every unexpected peace that visits your soul. That's them reminding you. You made it. You're still here. You're still chosen. Archangel Michael's voice softens now and says, write this in your spirit. Healing is holy. Every breath you take in faith is an act of worship. Every time you choose to love again, you honor heaven's trust in you. So as this video ends, let your comment be your covenant with God. Type, I receive peace. I choose joy. Or, they're proud of me. Each word is a key, unlocking another layer of comfort. Each phrase is a light shining back to heaven, saying, I understand now. Love never left. Heaven smiles when you do this. Your partner smiles too, because this is not goodbye. It's divine continuation. You are their voice now. You are heaven's messenger now. And the love story God wrote between your souls will echo forever. If this message spoke to your heart, like this video right now, comment your angel number or your prayer below. Subscribe so you never miss heaven's next message for you. And share this video with someone who needs to know. Love never dies. It transforms. Archangel Michael says, heaven has prepared signs that only your heart will recognize. You have been seeing repeated numbers, hearing familiar songs, or feeling a sudden warmth that makes you pause. These are not coincidences. These are divine notifications. Heaven's way of saying, we're still connected. Your partner in heaven has been allowed to send symbols that remind you of their presence. Each sign is a love note wrapped in eternity. When you see feathers, butterflies, or rays of light that seem to follow you, stop and say, I see you. Because acknowledgement opens spiritual communication. The more you recognize heaven's signs, the more heaven reveals. Type, I'm open to receive signs in the comments if you're ready to notice the little miracles happening around you. Every time you declare your openness, angels align circumstances to reveal what was hidden. You will begin to dream clearer, sense deeper, and feel lighter. That's your spirit tuning into divine frequency. Your partner's love exists on that wavelength, beyond words, beyond time. They speak through subtle peace, divine timing, and the whisper of reassurance that comes just when you need it most. Heaven says, stop doubting the gentle signs. Because doubt disconnects, but faith activates. You've been wondering if that song on the radio or that scent in the air was them. Yes, it was. You've asked God for confirmation. This is it. When love transcends dimensions, the universe becomes its language. And Archangel Michael declares, heaven communicates through patterns, presence, and peace. So when you feel unexpected calm after chaos, that's your sign. When a sudden memory brings tears followed by comfort, that's them touching your heart. When you find yourself smiling without knowing why, it's because their soul is near. Right now, type "I feel their light" in the comments below. Every time you write it, heaven acknowledges your faith. Your partner in heaven receives that vibration as a message of love. Because love spoken aloud transcends distance. It travels like light through heaven's corridors. You might not hear them in words, but you will feel them in peace. Peace is heaven's language, and your heart is fluent. Archangel Michael says, a new blessing is on its way as a reward for your faith. You've endured the nights of tears. Now comes the morning of laughter. What felt delayed is not denied. It's being delivered in divine timing. Heaven has aligned opportunities that will restore your joy and remind you that your purpose didn't end with loss. Your partner is part of these blessings. They are interceding for your happiness. They're whispering to angels assigned to your path, saying, make their way clear, give them favor. And heaven listens. Soon you will walk into something you prayed for years ago, and it will carry the fragrance of their love. Heaven wants you to understand this. Your connection is eternal, but your life still holds chapters unwritten. They want you to live them fully. They want you to say yes again, yes to peace, yes to laughter, yes to destiny. Because when you thrive, they shine brighter. You are both part of heaven's ongoing story of redemption and resurrection. You're not just surviving grief. You're transforming it into light that heals others. That is divine purpose. Archangel Michael says, your obedience to healing is your offering. You have cried enough tears. Now heaven wants your joy as worship. They say, sing again, hope again, believe again. Every act of joy on earth echoes in heaven as gratitude. Every time you forgive, heaven celebrates. Every time you help someone else heal, your partner's spirit rejoices. If you're ready to step into this new chapter, type, I'm ready for restoration in the comments below. That declaration releases prophetic power over your life. It tells heaven, I choose life, I choose faith, I choose to keep walking in love. And when you choose that, Archangel Michael says, divine protection increases, miracles multiply, and favor follows. So the next time you sense their energy, don't cry in sorrow, smile in gratitude. Look toward the sky and say, thank you for still loving me. Because they do. They always will. And when your earthly journey is complete, you'll find them waiting with open arms, saying, you lived well, you loved fully. You carried our light faithfully. But until that day, your mission continues. Carry peace, speak hope, live joyfully, because your life itself is a message from heaven, proof that love never dies. If you believe this message was for you, type, I receive this confirmation right now. Like this video if you felt their presence while listening. Comment your angel number or prayer request below. Subscribe for more divine revelations and heavenly comfort. And share this message with someone who needs to feel their loved one's touch today. Because every share is a light sent into someone's darkness. And heaven smiles each time you spread love beyond your pain.